hometown crowd certain to give them a warm welcome. So Atlanta will get the first possession. Now Atlanta starting 5. The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Young in at the point guard. Yep, that one goes. And these are two high-flying teams, Grant. Loads of athleticism on the floor. What's it like to play in a game like this?
Oh, B.A., it is the best. It's so much fun. I mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And, of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait.
Now here's Collins. Outside Young, 5 on the clock. Collins a screen, beyond the arc. Young can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
DeRozan outside. Let's go with a 3. Collins with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Caruso against Young. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Does a good job of making quick reads and quick decisions off ball screens. Young always looking under control.
Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
With slightly revised mechanics, Lonzo has become a more consistent threat from downtown.
Young from long range, sinks it from distance. 3. Young's got 7 points in the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
Young against Caruso. Collins with a screen on Caruso. Here's Young. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
And you know what, Trae Young? He almost embraces being the villain to other teams' fan bases. It's like he feeds off the fans heckling him on the road.
Now here's Ball. Fires from deep. Collins with the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Capella screen on Ball. Here's Young. It doesn't go for him. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Grant, as you said with Young, he's been the villain in the playoffs more than a few times.
Yeah, B.A., players who can embrace that are good for the NBA. Trae Young has fun being a thorn as a visiting player, and he always backs it up with his play.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That'll be a second foul of the game. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Collins with a screen on Caruso.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Young against Caruso. 6 on the shot clock. And Young, here we go. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Collins.
Alex Caruso playing hard-nosed defense, challenging every shot.
Picked by Vucevic. Here's DeRozan. And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
1:33 left in the first quarter here. Now Young. 10 points for him. Collins with a screen on Caruso. Shot clock at 5. Collins outside. Back to Young. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Chicago ball.
We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. DeRozan, a screen on Young. The 3 from Ball. Rebounded by the Hawks. And here's Young. Launches it. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Whether it's on the drive or from the outside, Trae Young is a problem, a dangerous scorer.
There's a screen. There's Ball with a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Ball's got 6.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's Young. 13 points in the game.
You knew this was coming. Trae Young hitting back with the 3 ball. Give me back that momentum.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Levine. Fires the 3. Atlanta with a rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Young attacking. Count it. 18 points for him.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
They've got Alex Caruso, Zach LaVine out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Ball, and it's Vucevic in at the 5. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. From the arc, and the Hawks with another 3.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Takes a 3, hits a 3-pointer. Young's got 6 here in the quarter.
You know, out in the open floor, Trae Young does an excellent job of assisting or finishing. In the 2021 playoffs, Trae Young was unreal, leading the Atlanta Hawks to the Eastern Conference Finals. The first-round series against the Knicks was memorable.
Down low. And there's Collins on the assist from Young. Collins has got his first points of the game.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Man, the defender really went after him.
For the
And
Bulls.
Smitty, Trae Young in New York, electric against the Knicks.
He was, B.A. He was taunting the crowd in the Mecca. We saw another level of Trae Young, the ability to be the man in a series, doing it on the biggest stage in New York City.
Here's Young. He takes it in, and the layup is good off the glass. Young's got 26.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Here's Caruso, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Good instincts from Nikola, finding the open man.
Young against Caruso. And Young gets it to go. And he's got 28 now.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Vucevic's shot is off.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Caruso finds DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
When DeRozan gets to the rim like that, you know how it's going to end.
Now here's Young. 28 points for him. Banked it in off the glass. Young's got 30 points. And defense is now all about switching. Smitty, when you played, would you rather be switched onto a big inside or onto a smaller, quicker player on the perimeter?
Easy answer for me, B.A. I would definitely love to be switched on a little guy and use my size and strength. Obviously, they'll have the advantage with the quickness, but I do not want to get bruised up by those big guys.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks.
Instinctual pass by Zach LaVine doesn't hesitate to feed the wide-open man.
Young. Good work defensively by Caruso. The Bulls have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. DeRozan for 3. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
So many players increased their range over the years. DeMar DeRozan has worked hard to be more than a mid-range shooter.
There's Young with the 3, and the Hawks with another 3.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Stolen by Capella. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Right side, Young. From deep. He can't get that one to fall. For Chicago, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Here's Levine. Capella with a block.
What you like about Capella as a shot blocker is the patience. He waits until the shooter commits.
Young misses.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot. Thanks, Allie. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
On the court for the Hawks, Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter, and it's Young in at the point. And now the Bulls in transition. DeRozan with the ball, and it's Young picking him up.
I love the patience Beverly has developed with the ball in his hands. Terrific find.
Well, after the first-round exit in 22, the Hawks front brass admitted perhaps they've been too complacent with the roster. So that changed this summer, trading for an all-star, DeJounte Murray. He can make a big impact with his two-way talent.
Levine against Young. Just 5 to shoot. Another shot. And it's good on the layup. Young's got 35.
You have to admire Young's determination and toughness. He's not just a perimeter threat.
Levine passes to Vucevic. And here is DeRozan. Collins defending. Back to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Sky high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Atlanta's gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Outside Young. No good with a layup. And the Bulls shooting the ball at 48% so far. And an intentional foul right there. Jones, he's checked in for Chicago. And a change for the Hawks. Bogdanovich is checked in for Trae Young.
Substitution on the court.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Here's Jones, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Selfless play by Vucevic, giving it away to a ready shooter.
Collins a screen. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Drops in the 3. Bogdanovich has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Collins with a screen on Beverly. Bogdanovich from long range. And the Hawks with another three.
The confidence of Bogdanovich from down in the corner. He knows he has that shot.
Beverly against Bogdanovich. Jones, the pass to Caruso. Back to Jones. Pass to Vucevic. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Bogdanovich with it. Capella, screen on Beverly.
2 minutes remaining in the
Bogdanovich passes to Hunter. Capella, screen on Beverly. 5 to shoot. Bogdanovich from long range. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Minute 32 left in the 3rd quarter. Collins with a screen on Caruso. Bogdanovich, that's good.
Talk about range. Bogey is showcasing how dangerous he is.
You know, you watch Bogey and how he can orchestrate. He's an underrated playmaker, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., the assist numbers don't jump out at you. But he has great court vision at all times. Runs the pick and roll well and is shifty in the paint.
From deep three-point range. And the Hawks with another three.
Bogdanovich is a productive scorer who excels on and off the ball.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist from Beverly.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Outside Murray. Back to Bogdanovich. 36 seconds left in the 3rd. Another three for Atlanta.
Let me tell you, the three-point shot of Bogdan, it is money in this league.
Fires the three. Caruso grabs the board. The Bulls have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the 3rd. Beverly, the pass to Vucevic. Caruso outside. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. From deep, pass to Collins. And here's Bogdanovich. He got it up. And that's not going to go. And so it's Atlanta with a commanding lead to end.
Please give a big round of applause.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Nikola Vucevic. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Kobe White. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. There's Young with the 3 on target from range. Young's got 38 points.
Look at the range Trey has. He can make those deep shots look so easy.
There's Ball with a 3. Connects from downtown.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
There's Young with the 3. Kept alive. Capella, the pass to Young. Five on the clock. Hunter on the wing. 3-pointer. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in the game. From deep. And it's Ball with the 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Capella, screen on Caruso, and the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his third foul so far.
Second team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. And that one's good. Young's got 40 points.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times. Incredible leaper, explosive finisher, DeRozan with one of his acrobatic dunks.
Collins with a screen on Caruso. Inside, the kick out to Young. Collins a screen. Lets it go from 14. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Young's got 9 points now in the second half.
On the offensive end, Trae Young makes a huge impact. He can carry a team.
And Ball gets it to go.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Outside Young, the three ball. Collins. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Atlanta.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
Yeah, something else I love that they're doing is driving into the lane and getting the shots they want in penetration.
Gotta appreciate how aggressive Lonzo is. When he's feeling it, he keeps on shooting.
There's Young with the three. Gets the three ball to go. Young's got 45 points.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, adds to their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Collins with a screen on Levine. There's Young with the three. Ball with the rebound.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Ball with another miss. Atlanta's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Hawks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Trae Young.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Vucevic, a screen on Young. The three from Ball. It's DeRozan with a drive.
And a different kind of score. DeRozan attempted 741 mid-range jumpers last year. Almost 300 more than anyone else.
At the line for
DeRozan hits them both.
So tough to guard. DeRozan with the strength, the near 40-inch vertical, and he loves to challenge you.
There's Young with the three. Chicago grabs the miss.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Here's Vucevic, and the power finish by Vucevic.
Alex Caruso, he can make that pass in his sleep.
Young from long range. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Caruso against Young. And it's good. He hits another one.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. There's 14 seconds left in the game. Ball against Young. Ball passes to Vucevic. The kick out to Ball. And So it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Yeah, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never...
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Mikal Bridges, and it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Ball no good. And here are the Nets. Dinwiddie finds Simmons. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Lonzo Ball picks one up. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild. Look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
The drive by Ball. Goes back up. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Nikola Vucevic has averaged double-digit rebounds for the vast majority of his career. You want him to get to work on the offensive end? No problem.
Now, here's Bridges. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Knocked loose. The Nets working the ball around now. Rebounded by Vucevic. Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. To the paint, here's Caruso.
And Ball sets up his teammates when they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Ball from deep three-point territory. Off target from three-point range. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with Brooklyn's head coach. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. And guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get heat for the challenge.
Okay, David, much appreciated. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. You talk about a defensive menace. That's Dorian Finney-Smith.
He has a knack for coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive player.
He's got the size to make that an easy finish. Vucevic, deep position, and he's golden.
Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Outside for Simmons. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bulls trail by 4. DeRozan a screen on Dinwiddie. Ball with the bucket.
I tell you, it's unorthodox to watch, but Ball shoots the ball with tremendous rhythm and confidence from beyond.
Here's Claxton. Bridges outside. Lets it go with a 3. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And Simmons has got the ball here for Brooklyn. They lead by 4. And here we go. Levine heading to the hoop. And oh, he just chins it right over Ben Simmons. Wow.
Body control, flair for the dramatic. Levine in style.
Pass to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Ball feeling it out a bit. From downtown. 50 seconds left here in the first quarter. 5 on the clock. DeRozan. Brooklyn with the rebound. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
This close to the rim, Ben Simmons just leaves no doubt.
to the middle. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play. Oh, my goodness, the creativity and flair from Ben Simmons. Stop it now. Don't hurt him, Ben.
Hits it from three-point range.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Simmons. Pass to Claxton. Tries again. Good work there as it goes.
You can tell Simmons is a guy who, from the moment he picked up a basketball, has been a point guard by nature.
And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for the Nets. He not.
Ladies and gentlemen, your full youth dance team.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
White is out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the four-man position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Well, quick transition has Bridges positioned perfectly, puts the nice finish on the transition opportunity.
Evaluating recent attempts, Doris, to create super teams. They haven't quite worked out as planned, have they?
What we understand now is the game isn't played on paper. So many things go into winning. Chemistry, health, and if you risk your future trying to put together a super team with no consideration for what comes next, that can be problematic. Let's remember, we are talking about a dunk contest champion. Zach LaVine cleared for takeoff.
Curry dishes to Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
It's just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And for the Nets, it's been a whirlwind last couple years, assembling a super team, and before you knew it, it fell apart. But this franchise has been back from the ashes before, so don't write off that front office just yet.
And it's Vucevic missing.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Down low. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And here is Bridges. He's got 11. Finney-Smith kicks to Curry. Kicks it out to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. No good from Finney-Smith. Bulls trail by 6. Outside, White. Pass to Vucevic. Outside, DeRozan. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
Harris is checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Johnson, the pass to Curry. Back to Johnson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And the Nets lead by 6. Bridges against LaVine. And there's the pass to Caruso. Back to LaVine. And the jam by LaVine.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Substitution on the court.
Curry looking around. Johnson wide open. He fires. Misses off the left iron. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Trailing by 4. For 3, Williams. A putback, and Drummond is right there.
Well, few players as consistently good on the offensive glass as Andre Drummond. A lot of those rebounds turn into points.
And he gets it to go.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And 1:01 left to play here in the half. And it's Beverly missing.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Bridges dishes to Johnson. A shot off that time. And it's Chicago the other way. Terry outside. Williams has a screen for Terry. He kicks to Williams. Unable to get that one. Bridges with some nice defense. Nets leading by 4. Pass to Claxton. Back to Harris. Inside. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
Beverly finds Williams. Drummond sets the screen for Williams. That's tipped. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident shooting the ball with
the Nets 33.
If you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Mikal Bridges really having a great game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Johnson is out there with Harris, and there's Seth Curry, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. Bulls trail by 6.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hook you from deep.
DeMar DeRozan says, I've got a little showman in me. My goodness gracious, sets the crowd on fire with that one.
Alex Caruso. First personal foul. First team foul.
Curry against Ball. To the middle. Stolen by Ball.
What outstanding defensive anticipation and a poor decision passing.
Yeah, and Ball constantly looking for ways to come up with steals. Outstanding at covering a lot of ground with his overall win.
Good. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Ball's got 5 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Over in the corner, Caruso. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Vucevic has got 8 points.
You have to admire the confidence of Nikola Vucevic. This close, he's focused on putting 2 on the board.
Curry kicks to Dinwiddie. Harris inside, guarded by Levine. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. DeRozan, a screen on Curry. Ball from long range. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Claxton. 6 points for him. On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Claxton. That's it, coming off an assist from Johnson. 8 points for him.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Ball with it, picked up by Harris for the tie. Here's Levine, and Levine with the slam.
And that's a case where DeMar DeRozan's teammates benefiting from him being a willing distributor. This is a very team-first guy.
Johnson sends the screen for Dinwiddie. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Nets lead by 4.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
And a deep three from Ball. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. Some changes for Brooklyn. Simmons checked in for Cameron Johnson. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Harris. And it's Bridges in for Seth Curry. You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Oh, Kevin, very disruptive. He has terrific positional size, and he can anticipate where the offense is going.
Ball, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
This is what you call putting it all together on the offensive end. Go ahead, Mikal Bridges.
Ball, the pass to Levine. Levine, double team. The kick out to Ball. Sinks the triple. Ball's got 8 points here in this quarter.
No defender within 5 feet of him. Just inviting him to shoot the three. That's a dangerous proposition.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Dinwiddie dishes to Bridges. 5 to shoot. And no good. Great D that time from Vucevic. On the wing, Levine. Back to Vucevic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
What you love about Vucevic, the consistency, solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years.
And the Bulls making a change here. Williams is checked in.
Boy, really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Say what you want about Ben Simmons and sometimes the challenges he has on the offensive end. He is a hard-playing defensive force who has windows of opportunity where he contributes offensively.
Andre Drummond's checked in for the Bulls. Derek Jones comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Ball, the pass to Jones. And he banks in the layup. Jones has got his first 2 points.
And Ball just threads the needle extremely well. Fits it through tight spaces with force. I just love his ability to facilitate.
And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for Chicago. It's a 3-point game. Nobody near Williams. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Dinwiddie. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Nets lead by 2.
Mikal Bridges.
They get a hand on it, and so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
Here's Drummond, and at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Nets lead by 2.
Please give a big round of applause.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
So we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Drummond, Alex Caruso out there with Ball. Then it's Jones. And it's Williams at the 3. And it's Drummond with a sensational play.
Yeah, such a rarity these days, but Andre Drummond is a true 5. The guy wants to work on the interior.
On the wing, Bridges. Back to Dinwiddie. From past the arc. And there's Bridges on the assist by Dinwiddie. Bridges has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, a high motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Brooklyn leading by 6. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Vucevic checked in for Drummond. DeRozan comes in for Derek Jones. And Levine subbed in for Williams. No problems knocking that one down. Johnson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Nets. Bridges against Levine. Down low, DeRozan. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
I think I can make the case that DeMar DeRozan finishes through contact like a big man. This guy is tremendous at end-one opportunities.
To the inside. Back to Dinwiddie. Out to the wing. Johnson surveying the floor. Pulls from the top of the key. Here's Claxton. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ball up top. Defended by Bridges. DeRozan against Johnson. Back to Ball. Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
Go into the rack with energy in the D. Afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defender.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Bridges misses. Bulls trail by 3. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Brooklyn's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Nets.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in the front.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Caruso against Dinwiddie. It's stolen by Vucevic. Outside, Ball. To the middle. It's stolen by Johnson. Bridges outside. It's stolen by DeRozan. Chicago calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks.
Wow, Vucevic with the big-time delivery. The Montenegrin says, that's my shot.
Dinwiddie up top. Defended by Caruso. And they recover it. Down low. Stolen. DeRozan scanning the floor. And they double up DeRozan. Caruso up top. The kick out to Ball. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. 5 on the clock. Levine wide open. They grab their own miss. so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 1. Johnson in the corner. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They trail by 1. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw up a play to make it happen.
Bridges passes to Claxton to end the cold streak. Can't knock in the 3. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box out.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're behind by 1. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's what's your take?
And this is it, guys. Down 1. They've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot. And it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
It'll be the Nets off the tip. And the starting lineup for the Nets. We've got Nicholas Claxton. Ben Simmons is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
And the slam dunk by Capella.
He's gotten so good at finding the open man. Murray does it again.
And the DeJounte Murray trade sort of came out of left field. Seemed mutual as the Spurs went to a younger direction and wanted Murray to play for a contender. A trade where everyone involved gets what they want.
Bridges outside. Here's Claxton.
Oh,
yes! And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Young with it, picked up by Simmons. Beyond the arc. Pass to Young. Collins with a screen on Bridges. There's Young with the three. It's tipped. Now Bridges. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now Finney-Smith. Hunter covering. Three-pointer, Bridges. Collins with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Murray getting out on the break. He is so quick. You are not catching him when he's out there.
Dinwiddie against Young. Here's Simmons. Collins with the defensive effort.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Dinwiddie against Young. Collins with a screen on Dinwiddie. 6 to shoot. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
You want to take away the shooting of Young, but in the pick and roll, Trey can dish it effectively.
And in 2021, when the Nets traded for James Harden, they became the favorites. And after it all fell apart last season, many were left wondering what might have been.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside. You know, for the Nets, history repeating itself. Think back to 2013, their trade with the Celtics, creating another star trio. Didn't work out, and it set the franchise back for years, RJ.
Yeah, but credit the front office. They made something out of nothing. They got young assets, and they got them these stars. And they are still in a relatively strong position because they got a ton of picks in return.
Screen by Claxton. Down low. Left side, Finney-Smith. Simmons finds Bridges. Tries again. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
Terrific playmaking from Simmons. Getting the ball into his hands off a wide-open shooter.
Capella, screen on Bridges. Young from long range. And the Hawks with another three.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Bridges outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. The three. Atlanta with a rebound. There's a minute 12 left in the first quarter. Young against Bridges. Young drawing the double team to the middle. Murray passes to Young. To the paint. And Collins with the slam.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Pass to Bridges. Dinwiddie against Young. Three-pointer, Bridges. Sinks the tray. Bridges has got 5.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Young against Bridges. Outside Young. Count it. Give him 8 points now.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Dinwiddie outside. Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
There's 6 seconds left in the first quarter here. Young. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You know, it's quite remarkable how quickly Trey Young became a force to be reckoned with in the league. And so far, there doesn't seem to be a limit on his potential as a top-tier scorer.
And out of bounds, Atlanta will have it.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Here's Collins. 3 seconds left. And Collins with the slam.
Yeah, just a nice show of force by Collins, taking it all the way to the rim and flushing it home.
A big-time effort for Trey Young, providing a lot of energy for the Hawks. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. Those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hawks. Well, we talk about the critical importance of the wing position, RJ. From the time you played, how do you think that position has evolved?
Well, when you talk about positionless basketball, it really falls on the forwards. You want them to have more responsibilities. You want them to be able to guard 1 through 5. You want to be able to run your offense through them. So the wings in positionless basketball have a lot more responsibility.
On the floor for the Nets, we've got Joe Harris, Cameron Johnson out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Seth Curry, and it's Bridges in at the shooting guard. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he drops it first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Young. He's got 11. The 3 is up. That one doesn't drop. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Bridges passes to Johnson on the wing. Curry for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Curry's got 5 points.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Pass to Capella. Outside Murray. Just 5 on the clock. With the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
That is Murray's game. He doesn't settle. He is always in attack mode.
Johnson a screen on Young. Curry finds Johnson. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Oh, got a piece of it. Young, the pass to Capella. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges against Young. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. For 3, Bridges. Hunter with the ball. Now guarded by Harris. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Capella. Collins outside. Pass to Murray. Back to Collins. 4 on the clock. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Now it's a 6-point Hawks lead.
And this is a part of Collins' game that's really evolved. Hitting jumpers and catch and shoot.
Here's Johnson. The 3-pointer off the mark.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Collins outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And Collins with the slam.
Well, when he's dialed in like this, Collins can be a serious difference maker on offense. Hopefully he can keep it up.
Curry passes to Bridges. Harris on the wing. The offensive rebound.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
The Hawks leading. Young, the pass to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
He is a big guard at 6'4". Murray getting up.
When you look at Mikal Bridges, he's the quintessential 3-and-D wing, Richard.
With his quick feet and 7'1" wingspan, he can guard 1 through 4. And they call him the Warden for a reason. When he locks people up, he puts them in Mikal jail.
Curry passes to Johnson. Back to Curry. Great start so far, 3 of 3 in this one.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Bogdanovich has checked in for Young. Ben Simmons has checked in for Brooklyn. 1 minute left to play in the second quarter. To the inside. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole. He made that way more difficult than it had to be with that leaning jumper. As a result, he comes away empty.
And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half.
Another dunk in the career of Clint Capella, and he's got a lot of them.
Collins with a screen on Curry. And he's going for the oop here. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovic.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Brooklyn has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Here's Simmons. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Capella. The shot won't fall.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. There.
Allie, as always, thank you.
41. The Nets, 27.
About ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. A fantastic game from John Collins in this one.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted area seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. DeJounte Murray is out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Capella in at the 5. So that's the Hawks 5. Here's Claxton. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. This one for 3. Drains the triple. Dinwiddie's got 7 points.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Bogdanovic against Bridges. Takes the 3. They get it back. Here's Capella. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, rugged play by Capella, going through the foul and creating an and-one opportunity.
RJ, you played with some of the greats. LeBron, Duncan, Dirk, Jason Kidd, just to name a few. But if the game were on the line, who would you want taking the last shot? Put you on the spot here.
I'm going to be really honest. I have been in great situations with all of those guys, and they have all delivered. So this isn't, but I'm going to go with the person that's delivered the biggest shot of my career, and that was Kyrie Irving. He hit the clutchest shot in NBA history. Argue with me if you want. You're going to lose.
No argument here. Such a wide open look. Simmons has gotten his second bucket.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
Bogdanovic passes to Capella. Outside Bogdanovic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And credit to Bogdanovic for not giving up there. He gets a shot off and wins a foul for his trouble.
Matthews, he's checked in for the Hawks. And so Bogdanovic nails them both. The Nets have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
So for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Collins, and it's Trae Young in for Matthews. To the wing on the left. Bridges outside. Counted. Bridges has got 9.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
And here's Young. He's got 12. Shot clock at 6. Throws it up high. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
and just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Bogdanovich with it, picked up by Simmons. Outside Bogdanovich, inside, and a slam dunk by Capella.
A threat to hammer home the alley-oop. Capella, his timing on these plays is tremendous.
Dinwiddie against Young. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Pass to Okongwu. Outside Young. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
They're one of the best rim runners in the game. Capella is underappreciated at times because he doesn't fit the mold of the modern big. But he rebounds, defends, and takes shots he knows he can make.
Right side Simmons. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Young from long range. Here's Capella. Back to Young. And there's the lob. Oh, deflected and stolen by Bridges. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Will it go? And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition three. But if he missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
There's Young with the three. Take it away. Bridges with it, and Capella picks him up defensively. Yes, it's good. Bridges has got 14 points for the game.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Young, the pass to Capella. The kick out to Young. Lets the three fly, and his fifth basket. Now 5 for 8, looking comfortable out there.
Known for his long-range shooting, when Young gets some wiggle room, he fires with confidence.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's good from Bridges. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Finney-Smith comes in for Harris. Bridges hits them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Outside Young. Down low.
Oh, my goodness. How about that? Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Picked up by Okongwu. 4 seconds left. Deflected. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks going into the break up 12. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Atlanta's got 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. There's Young with the three. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Finney-Smith. On the take to the middle. Here's Claxton. Here's Dinwiddie, plenty of space. Cans it with nobody near him.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Bogdanovich on the wing. To the paint. Here's Capella, the shake. No good on the shot, and Brooklyn will come the other way. Bridges outside. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Dinwiddie. To the middle, just 4 to shoot. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And the Hawks making a change here. Murray's checked in. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He told them it's going to come down to our defense. If we buckle down and get stops, they've got no way back. With the win in sight, he doesn't want them to relax. Guys, back over to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. For Brooklyn, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. He's off on that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Capella drives. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Time after time, it's been Capella. He's doing damage.
And the call will be against John Collins. That's foul number 2 for him. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Claxton can't get it to go. The Hawks have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Capella, the pass to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Pass to Bridges. Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Bridges. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And a deep 3 from Young. Rebounded by the Nets.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And Collins with the slam.
Whoa! Did you see that? John Collins. A little bit of sauce on that slam.
Back to Dinwiddie. Out to Bridges. Dinwiddie, right side. And out of bounds. The Hawks will have it. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Bridges. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Got a hand on it. Pass to Finney-Smith. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Jacks up a 3. There's Young with the 3. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Brooklyn has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Back to Finney-Smith. Looking to end the drought. Drained it for 2 points. Dinwiddie's got 4 points this quarter.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Hawks.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And what a huge performance it was for John Collins.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
Here's Johnson, and he drives in, and the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. And so it's Atlanta with it. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Murray from outside. Capella finds Murray. Fires for 3. With the tip, controls the rebound and the putback. And the Hawks lead by 12.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it. Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And Collins with the slam.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. This is Brian Anderson.
Both these teams, Greg, their athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. The wings set for him, Levine and DeRozan. Andre Drummond is out there with Vucevic, and it's Ball in at the point. And so it's the Bulls getting on the board first. Banked in off the glass.
But you got to take some chances, and Young will do that, challenging the defense that time.
Ball feeling it out a bit. The pass to Drummond. He can't get that one to fall. And Atlanta will go the other way with it.
And one thing I love about Clint Capella, he is a guy who plays to his strengths, especially with how he attacks the backboard.
I think on both sides of the floor, Greg, he understands the value of just getting possession of the ball. So get a defensive rebound, help start the break. Get an offensive rebound and pick up some scrap points. Those things add up over time. If Clint Capella gets 2 feet into the painted area like that, you're going to have to foul.
And this offensive system, Brent, that the Hawks run, it allows for a lot of creativity.
Yeah, lots of dribble handoffs at the top of the key. You obviously have the, in case of emergency, break glass player in Trae Young. But they're not afraid to attack mismatches, and this is the type of offenses that I think a lot of players would enjoy playing in.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Vucevic. Sweet move. And it's good on the way in.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
Ball against Young. Launches it. Here's Collins. And finish off by Collins.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now, here's Ball. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, more offensive sets like this where Lonzo Ball has a chance to make decisions. That'll help.
Capella with a screen on Ball. Young looking it over. Well, good with the triple. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Puts the move on. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And that's an aggressive take there by DeRozan. And no doubt the coaches will appreciate his ability to attack the defense.
DeMar DeRozan hits them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe, but he has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now, here is Young. Kicks it out to Collins. It's stolen by Vucevic. DeRozan with it. Collins grabs the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
To the paint. It's stolen by Vucevic. Ball with it. Now guarded by Murray. The drive by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
You got to slow him down. If he gets ahead of speed like that and measures those steps, Lonzo's going to throw it down.
Young against Ball. Lob pass to Capella. Up high to stuff the alley.
I'd draw that one up again. Throw it up, Capella jump, you slam it through. That's an easy tip.
Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Collins setting the pick for Young. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Vucevic.
Fair or not, as long as Trae Young is in the NBA, he will be connected to Luka Doncic. And that night back in 2018 during the draft, where those two guys swapped teams.
Now, here's Ball. 9 points in the game so far. The shake and Ball slams it in.
And Lonzo can score. He drives like that with intent.
The Hawks trail by 5. Young outside. The Hawks again can't hit. And it's Ball in the corner. Back to Drummond. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Team second.
30 seconds left to play in the first. Drummond with a screen on Hunter. Hunter against DeRozan. They grab their own miss. Drummond passes to Vucevic. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Vucevic. Over Collins. And it's Vucevic missing.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
It's been all about Lonzo Ball for the Bulls. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Ball and Levine are the guard set. Vucevic is out there at DeRozan. And it's Drummond in at the 5. Levine's shot is off. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by 3. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two. Opportunistic defense on that possession, guys.
DeRozan against Hunter. It's stolen by Capella. Now here's Murray. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. With the drive, it's hauled in by the Bulls. DeRozan surveying the D. Pass to Drummond. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They've kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Chicago leading by 4. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Second chance shot. They shoot again. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Ball against Young. A 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Trae Young has been inspired by the generation before him. Deep threes, that's his thing.
Levine kicks the ball. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut to just 1 in the basket from Young. Young's got 12 points in the game. Levine against Murray. Vucevic down low. Back to Levine. And stolen by Murray. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining.
Hunter dishes to Murray. Capella with a screen on Levine. Murray, no good. For Chicago, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. DeRozan passes to Drummond. He feeds it to Vucevic, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Vucevic. Alex Caruso comes in for DeMar DeRozan. White, he's checked in for Zach LaVine, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Lonzo Ball. Lob pass to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Williams sets a screen for White. And again, no good by Chicago. The Hawks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And stolen by Drummond. Beverley with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. White dishes to Beverley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Patrick Beverley is going to come at you every night. Just an inspiring player that way. And daring the defense to get physical with him on that play.
And he can't hit the second.
Shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front. But at least they're tied up.
Young pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Using his length that time. Capella up top to slam it down.
Drummond with a screen on Murray. White, good. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Young dishes to Collins. Back to Young. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Here's White. From the arc. That one doesn't go. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. Thank you, David, for that And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
Griffin out there with Bay. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Forrest in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Now Levine following Bogdanovich's three-point attempt. Levine can't hit.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about Levine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. 4 on the clock. Bay wide open, and he fired. Nailed from three-point land. Bay's got the first bucket of the third here for Atlanta. Outside, Ball. Drummond the screen. Headshot off. And Atlanta will come the other way. And Levine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
And the Hawks with possession here. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And that's Bay sticking with the play and enduring the foul.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
DeRozan with a screen for Ball. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Here's Forrest. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. This is a Joe Kongwu. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. The Hawks leading by 5. Now Bay, 6 points for him. Buries the long-range jumper. Bay's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And Bay doing a great job of getting his feet ready to line that one up.
And then Levine with the jam.
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Bay with a screen on Levine. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And there's Levine on the assist by Vucevic. And now just a 3-point Hawks lead. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Bay. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And rise up, Mr. Bay. That was ultra close range.
The drive by Ball. Levine. Ball, the pass to Levine. Puts up a 3. Chicago calls timeout.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Just 5 to shoot. And he can't jam it through.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
And catch and release, not just about fishing. Sadiq Bey last season with the 4th most catch and shoot triples made in the NBA.
Roy, you were talking about how Bey is always in motion. He's always working so well off the ball, isn't he?
He is, Kevin. One of the league leaders in ground covered over the course of the season. And with all his minutes played, you know he's in tip-top shape.
Bulls trail by 6. There's Ball with the 3. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
You know, we don't see this all that often, but is Lonzo Ball going to start calling his own number tonight? He should.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. No points in the game yet for him. The Hawks again can't hit. For Chicago, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. And then Vucevic slams it in.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
Now here's Bay. He's got 11. Here's the pass to Forrest. Back to Bay. It's stolen by Vucevic. And here is Ball. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Dishes it to Drummond for the lead. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
That's why Andre Drummond is up there in the league leaders in field goal percentage. Down low, high percentage shots.
Bogdanovich looking around. Pass to Bay. Sinks the three-pointer. Bay's got 14 points for the game. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's Atlanta. They lead by...
Please give a big round of applause for your Hawks.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Levine and DeRozan, the lethal wing pair. Vucevic is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's White in at the 1 spot. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. A 2-point game. Lobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
That connection with Collins, that's an impressive play and very, very high percentage.
It's White on the wing, defended by Young. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. So it's Chicago now. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Drummond sets the screen for White. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Yeah, just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Vucevic's screen on Hunter. DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
So determined is DeRozan as he has piled up a ton of points in this league.
Inside. Shot by Collins, no good. Chicago's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. And Vucevic kicks to White. Fires the 3. Good on the triple.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Chicago making a switch here. Ball's checked in.
Ball substitution. Lonzo Ball.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Young with no one around. Cranes the three-pointer. Young's got 6 points in the quarter.
And so far, Young is making the defense look old. He is on fire to start this one.
Ball fires from way outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Capella sets a screen for Young. And the dunk by Capella.
I would say that Trae Young's pick-and-roll game is fairly advanced for a player his age. What a treat to watch.
DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Here he goes. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Look at that shot. Vucevic not afraid to carry the weight, so to speak, in a tough situation. The team knows they can rely on him.
Young against Ball. Lobbed up there for Collins. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
The big man coming through. Collins delivering. That's the big fella.
Young against Ball. Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And one of the strengths of Levine's game, that ability to lure the D into fouls. Get into the wrong position, and he'll make you pay.
And so Levine nails both of them.
He's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
And finished off by Collins.
No question, Trae Young is a very special passer and playmaker on the floor.
Ball kicks to Levine. Fires to the hoop. And Levine throws it down.
Beautiful. Levine getting more comfortable as a go-to guy, wanting the shot when it matters most.
Young against Ball. Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. 6 on the shot clock. On deep. It's Drummond with the rebound. Chicago's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. There's Levine, and then Levine with the jam.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Collins setting the big for Young. That's the three fly. It's money from deep.
And this young guy relishes the pressure, stepping up there, confident in the clutch.
Levine inside the three-point line. Rebound, Atlanta. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. Young against Ball. It's the first that increases their lead to 6.
There's some steely moments that come from Trae Young. And I'll tell you what, if the defense is getting under his skin, he rarely shows that.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Outside, Ball to the paint. Nice move. Good.
And Drummond, not the guy you think's going to come through in that situation, but he does.
Plays it up and banks it in.
Just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And so the Hawks take the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Ball movement in this one. These teams have incredibly strong passing games.
Yes, they do, BA. Some great basketball minds on both teams who can just pick you apart with their playmaking. I'm sure they won't make it easy on each other.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. Now here's Ball. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
One thing about Lonzo Ball, he's a gamer. Rising to the challenge, answering back with a 3 of his own.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. The shot no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. DeRozan outside. Inside. Here's Vucevic. Hey, it's blocked by Simmons. And now the Nets on the break. Bridges passes to Simmons. Driving in. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Just about 7 feet. Simmons is a different kind of player. He's got point guard handles. Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert. You know, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Here's Finney-Smith. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Ball finds Levine. Rebounded by the Nets. And last season, Ben Simmons caught some flack for not suiting up in the playoffs. Grant, you think his surgery quieted those voices a little?
You know, I think it did a little bit. But, you know, at this point, it's going to come down to his performance on the court. He does have something to prove. It'll be interesting to see what he does.
And here are the Bulls now, following the bucket by the Nets. Ball, excellent D there from Dinwiddie. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Finney-Smith into the lane. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
Team foul. At the line, Dorian Finney-Smith.
And he knocks down the first one. Smitty, what you like about this Bulls offense, they tend to take good shots.
Reason why, BA, they've got veteran scorers who are disciplined, patient. It's difficult for defenses to speed them up.
Now here's Ball. 6 points for him. And again, no good by Chicago. Here's Simmons. Pass to Claxton. It's stolen by Drummond. Ball against Dinwiddie to the inside. Vucevic, the pass to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Good instincts from Nikola, finding the open man.
Levine against Bridges. Here's Finney-Smith. Back to Bridges. The 3 is up. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Brooklyn has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Ball with a steal. Here he goes. And he makes it on the layup. Ball's got 8 points.
This is when Ball's most effective, breaking down the defense off penetration.
Dinwiddie against Ball. Dinwiddie passes to Simmons. Vucevic with a steal. He goes up. And the power finish by Vucevic.
And a steal like that, with the conversion, can really start moving things in your direction.
Pass to Dinwiddie. They set a pick from downtown, and the three-pointer goes. He's got 6.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Ball against Dinwiddie from 11 feet away. No good. A bit long that time. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Three-pointer, Bridges. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
Terrific playmaking from Simmons. Getting the ball into his hands off a wide-open shooter.
Ball passes to Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Dinwiddie. 6 points for him. And slam dunk by Simmons.
As point guards go, I don't know that anyone can throw it down like Simmons. He dunks more than most centers do.
Here's Levine. They grab their own miss. Back to Ball. Launches a three. The rebound by Ben Simmons. Simmons has got his 4th rebound in this one. Levine against Bridges. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul. Team seconds.
And the first one at the line is good.
Nicholas Claxton. Stepping to line with 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. 11 seconds left to play in the first. Outside Levine. Drummond inside. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
We've got Ben Simmons. Mikal Bridges is out there with Seth Curry. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
I mean, a terrific free throw shooter, DeRozan, really pushes the action, looking to score and or get fouled.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves, trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Chicago trailing here. Vucevic, a screen on Bridges. And Levine, here we go. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Outside Curry. Pass to Bridges from outside the arc. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Bridges has got 6 here in the quarter. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
Here's Curry. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And it's good. 2 points.
This is where DeRozan is one of the best. Below the foul line, making plays.
Offensive rebound. The Bulls have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Levine passes to White. Puts up a 3. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
There's a reason why Kobe takes a good number of threes a game. He's effective from deep.
Pass to Bridges. Here's Curry. Levine with a steal.
Mikal Bridges. First personal foul. Team seconds.
Well, Grant, one thing Levine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution.
Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And here's Caruso outside. They get the rebound. Drummond with the bucket. Drummond's got his second basket of the game.
Andre Drummond using his size and athleticism to create a scoring opportunity off the miss.
Curry passes to Bridges. Simmons against Williams. And it's Simmons missing.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Caruso finds Drummond. And he lays it up and in. Drummond's got 6.
Alex Caruso, he can make that pass in his sleep.
Brooklyn has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. From deep, Johnson. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got 3 assists in the game.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Curry against Beverly. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
When he's not shooting threes, you'll find Patrick Beverly at the rim.
Simmons against Williams. Outside Curry. Here's Claxton. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. The open shot, White. And again, it's Chicago. A minute 4 left in the first half of basketball. The 3 from Curry. Unable to get that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Curry with some nice D. Brooklyn has got 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. Inside. Bridges against White. Curry. Pass to Claxton. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
And the Nets making a change here. Harris is checked in. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. White for 3. Here's Drummond. Brooklyn with the board. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Harris. And here's Curry. Back to Harris. He got it off in time. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Nets out in front. They lead by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And so in the game for the Bulls, Levine and DeRozan, the star-studded wings. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Ball in at point guard. Right wing. Outside Levine. 6 to shoot. Takes it inside. And Levine, throw it down.
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
Pass to Bridges. Lets it go from deep. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Harris outside. Outside Johnson. From outside, off the mark. The Bulls have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. On the wing, Levine. He's guarded by Bridges.
Zach isn't afraid of physical contact. In fact, he loves it on the way up.
First one falls for him.
To give you an idea of how good the Bulls were last season, they spent 56 days atop the Eastern Conference, but ultimately they couldn't overcome the injury to Lonzo Ball. He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling, and the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Harris misses. Chicago trailing here. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
This is why Lonzo Ball was drafted number 2 overall. Elite vision and size.
And Smitty, that was the story in the East last season. So many injuries.
It was, B.A., both in the regular season and in the playoffs. They had that next man up mentality, but when one of your stars goes down, there's not much you can do.
Stolen. And now the Nets on the break. Here's Harris. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Hits the trifecta. Dinwiddie's got 9.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
There's Ball with a 3. Here's DeRozan. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
DeRozan just keeps getting better. Incredible longevity. Started every game after his rookie season.
Finney-Smith checked in for Brooklyn. And Smitty talking about DeRozan, a key piece to this team, no doubt.
You know, B.A., he just continues to improve his skill set. Already an elite scorer, now sharing the ball more than he has in his career. Also doing some dirty work on the boards, too.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
Good to see. Lonzo Ball has to keep working on improving his accuracy from deep.
High post Claxton. And it's Chicago with a board. On the wing, DeRozan. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Drummond with the screen. The 3 from DeRozan. Kept alive. Outside for Levine. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Mikal Bridges.
Love the aggressiveness of Zach. Pan off right there, forcing the D's hands once he's this close.
Both free throws good from Levine. We've got 1:28 left in the third. Dinwiddie against Ball. A good look from Johnson. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got his 5th assist in this one. The 3 from Ball. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Bulls timeout. The most passionate fans in the land. Let's go. It's t-shirt time. Here.
There's 53 seconds left in the third.
Brooklyn Nets. They are.
Dinwiddie against Ball. Pass to Levine. It's tipped. Here's Bridges. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
That's good from Bridges. Chicago has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Vucevic, a screen on Dinwiddie. Ball outside. Down low. And the power finish by Vucevic.
The big man, Nikola Vucevic. Strength and mobility. Booyah!
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Drills it from deep. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
Everyone, let's give it up for Team Hype.
There's 6 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. The first free throw is good.
It's almost hard to believe that Zach LaVine is still getting better, but he really is maturing into his game and getting sharper as a player.
To the paint. Here's Johnson. That shot, no good. That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Johnson is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. So that's the Nets 5. Vucevic, the pass to Ball. Vucevic, a screen on Dinwiddie. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
The Nets with a lead. Johnson, a screen on Ball. Pass to Johnson. Three-pointer. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Ball outside. Vucevic with it. Vucevic draws the double. Drummond. And there's a whistle. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down.
The previous play is under review.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Down low, Levine comes with the double team. Three-pointer, Bridges. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And in Chicago, there are still feelings about what could have been last year. That team was rolling with Lonzo Ball at the point. But once they lost him, things definitely changed.
Yeah, Ball hurt his left knee. Initially, they thought they might get him back before the playoffs, Grant.
Yeah, and unfortunately, B.A., that was not the case. And when he's not out there, the ball movement isn't the same. You also lose that size in the backcourt. And, of course, he was shooting 42% from three.
Johnson, a screen on Levine. Back to Johnson. Let's go with a three and give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch. Looking to rack up points in chunks.
A sensational block. For three, Bridges. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 11. Tries to keep it alive. Now Bridges. Outside Johnson. Back to Bridges. It's a one-on-one situation. The kick out to Ball. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And Ball throws it down.
Gotta appreciate how aggressive Lonzo is. When he's feeling it, he keeps on shooting. Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Ball outside. Here's the three. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Incredible leaper, explosive finisher. DeRozan with one of his acrobatic dunks.
Bridges against Levine. Bridges passes to Johnson. That one rolls around and rims out.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Here's Levine for three. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
The coaching staff needs Zach Levine to perform at his best when it matters, and he did it.
Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. Here's Claxton. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Johnson. They get it back. Bridges outside. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Nails it from three. And the Nets lead by 7.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Oh, wow!
He went way up.
Goodness.
Explosive move there by Zach. Quick first step, then a thunderous finish.
Dinwiddie with it. Pass to Finney-Smith. Clock at 6. From deep, Johnson. And it's Chicago with a board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
There's the triple. Cash. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Johnson finds Dinwiddie. Johnson against Vucevic. Outside Finney-Smith. Outside Johnson. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time. Costly.
And it's the Bulls' ball. Trailing by 2. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Drummond to screen on Bridges. Here's Levine for three. Money.
He's a guy who's getting more chances to make big plays in big moments. Drummond comes through for his team.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Bridges a screen on Ball. Pass to Bridges. The three. No! Bangs home the three.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're behind by 3. Only 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. All right, guys, what do you think?
And a 3 would tie it up. If they have to make one extra pass to get a better shot, they probably have just enough time to do that. Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
So the first of 3 is good, and that brings him within 2 here. The second one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far.
Oh, tremendous composure at the line to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Anyone want a t-shirt? I said, anyone want a t-shirt? Oh, yeah. I see you. Let's go.
It's stolen by Drummond. Time expires. We're going to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
We're heading to overtime.
And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here's Ball. We've got Nicholas Claxton, Cameron Johnson out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Outside Levine. Pure from three-point range. Levine's got 24.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Dinwiddie. 4-3. Can't get it to drop. Chicago leading. And here's DeRozan. Driving inside. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Loaded up with a lot of confidence, DeMar DeRozan can be a big-time performer.
Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. Back to Dinwiddie. It's Bridges on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Hey, they really needed that one. Big time move inside.
So much riding on that possession, just a huge shot. What determination on that play.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
The man is not timid. DeRozan's become one of the game's more prolific scorers, and he's showing it all tonight.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see. Oh my goodness, he's kicking himself. You know, that's a critical time to commit a turnover. No telling how the error will ultimately play out.
Bridges outside. It's Bridges on the wing. There's the three. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Bridges has got 27 points. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 during this OT session. The three from Ball. DeRozan left side. Crafty move. It's deflected. Drummond passes to Levine. The Bulls need to get off a shot. On the wing, DeRozan. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances. Came up empty. They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
Inside, here's Bridges. Count it!
That's the definition of clutch. Hitting the big-time shot on a bigger opponent.
At this time of the game, he does not care who's on him. If they need a big bucket, he's the one.
And now the Nets on the break. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're down by 3. 23 seconds left in the OT period. Your thoughts, guys?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a 5.
Pass to Drummond. Back to Ball. They need this. No good from three-point range. Vucevic, the pass to Levine. From behind the arc. Can't get the three to fall. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave their all. But when it came...
on the road. He'll be the Nets off the tip. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella man the post positions. Murray is the shooting guard, Hunter the small forward, and it's Young in at the point guard. And this game features two tremendous passing teams, and there should be a lot of fun watching these teams move the ball.
One of the things that strikes you about both of these teams is that they really enjoy playing with one another. Both play an unselfish brand of basketball. The ball is moving, everybody's touching it, and usually that's when the confidence is sky high.
Now, here is Young. Hands it from downtown.
He's smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Dinwiddie against Young. Finney-Smith. A little shot fake there, got the D out of position.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Here's Young. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Young's confidence it's easy to love. A leader who really takes responsibility for his team, win or lose.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Here's Finney-Smith. Here's Johnson. And stolen by Murray. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. And finished off by Collins.
And that's 2 tough points from Collins, willing to mix it up down low.
And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with Brooklyn's head coach. There's no question this team can shoot the ball, and that's the philosophy he's instilled here. The long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other, and then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. It's the Nets now, following the bucket by the Hawks. Dinwiddie wide open. No good on the 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Young for 3. Here's Capella, and there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. Murray left side. To the middle. And the dunk by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here's Dinwiddie. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Here's Bridges. From deep. Hunter grabs the miss. The Hawks leading by 5. Young with the ball. Defended by Dinwiddie. Hunter finds Murray. Six to shoot. For 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Dinwiddie, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And going back to his numbers from just a season ago, he was knocking it down at a 77% clip.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Young. 5 points in the game. Fires for 3, and a wide open look for Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
Bridges, no one around him. Good on the three-point shot.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Atlanta's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Young passes to Murray. The kick out to Young. Collins setting the pick for Young. An easy 2 points on the layup. Young's got 7 points in the game.
And some crafty inside play from Young, finding a way around the defense to get his shot.
Here's Finney Smith. Can't hit that one. Collins with some nice D.
Spencer Dinwiddie, first personal foul, third team foul.
55 seconds left in the first. Screen by Capella. And there's the defensive 3-second call. This is his third free throw attempt of the game. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. There's 49 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Lob pass to Capella. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Johnson. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession. Some changes for Brooklyn. Ben Simmons comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Johnson. The Hawks leading by 5. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. It's sent back down by Simmons.
That is the long arms and defensive prowess of Ben Simmons on display.
Here's Claxton. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
And here's Young from the arc. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
And Simmons slams it in.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oop.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has...
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your next youth team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Mikal Bridges out there with Seth Curry. Then there's Harris. Then it's Simmons. And it's Claxton in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And here's Harris from the arc. The drive by Simmons. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big game. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Lob pass to Capella. Bridges for 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Collins with it. Outguarded by Simmons. Shot by Collins, no good. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Brooklyn. 7-point differential. Outside Curry. Down low. It's deflected. Young with the steal. Here's Murray. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Murray's got his first points of the game.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Here's Bridges. Pass to Claxton. And Capella over to help. And a wide open look for Simmons. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Simmons got 7 points.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting, but there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
In the corner, it's Capella. Here's Young. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks.
With soft hands and great recognition, Collins is the ideal big for a pick and roll.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Young outside. Lobbed up there for Collins. And the pass to Claxton. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
You can tell Simmons is a guy who, from the moment he picked up a basketball, has been a point guard by nature.
Collins, a screen on Bridges. Young from outside. And finish off by Collins.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, they're playing with fire, putting Mikal Bridges on the free throw line. This guy's so comfortable at the charity stripe.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Trae Young. Curry against Bogdanovic. Capella kicks to Bogdanovic. Simmons dishes to Bridges. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Bay comes in for Collins. Bogdanovic against Curry. Bay wide open and he fires. It's good from long range. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open. That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Curry surveying the D. Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
Simmons finds Curry. Back to Simmons. Outside for Curry. The 3. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 4th assist in this one.
It feels as though when Seth Curry steps across half court, he's in range. That is beautiful. Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Pass to Harris. Bridges dishes to Harris. 1 second left. He takes it up and lays it in. Harris has got the game tied up here for Brooklyn.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
37.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. John Collins has been sensational.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Murray is the shooting guard, Hunter the small forward. Okongwu is out there with Bay, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 1.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
A shot by Curry, no good. And Murray's got the ball here for Atlanta. Into the lane, and the layup falls.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Here's Bridges. Doesn't go that time. Murray with the defensive effort. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Hunter. Not going to go that time. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Bridges outside. Passes to Harris. Simmons on the wing. That was a strong dunk.
That is nice.
Simmons with a little flair and flash. Let him feel all of your basketball ability, Ben Simmons.
And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game.
Right about now. That's right, man. It's time to make some noise. Put your hands in the air. Let me see you.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Joe Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Curry. Griffin's checked in for Atlanta. Trae Young comes in for DeJounte Murray. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Griffin finds Bogdanovich. Releases. Okongwu, the pass to Young. 4 on the shot clock. Second chance effort. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Outside Griffin. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Claxton knocks it away. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Brooklyn's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Dinwiddie dishes to Johnson. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 5th assist in this one. Young taking his time here. The Hawks again can't hit. Nets have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Here's Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Johnson's got the lead up to 4 now for Brooklyn.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Young is doubled. Griffin kicks to Young. Bridges with the steal. Johnson finds Bridges. Back to Johnson. 3-pointer. And there's Bridges on the assist by Johnson. Now it's a 6-point Nets lead.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
And it's in there. Young's got 12 points in the game.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Work in close, find a way to score.
On the wing, Bridges. Kicks it out to Johnson. Has to Claxton. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. For 3, Bridges, and they will call over the back on the play.
I'm not sure what he thought he could get away with there. Pretty clear over the back.
Yeah, easy call for the officials. Sometimes I think you can reach over without making contact, but that was not one of those times.
Bay with the screen for Young. His three-pointers off the mark. Nets leading by 4. Bridges passes to Simmons. Okongwu grabs the board. And has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Now the pass to Bay. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Bay's got his second basket of the game.
You know, such a selfless player. I love how Young stays consistent in how he involved his teammates.
The shot in the game clock separated by 4. Okongwu grabs the board. Young outside. He kicks it to Okongwu. Pass to Bay. They set the pick for the lead. He got it up. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Nets lead by 2. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Nets youth team.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. The lead is 2. They've got Simmons, also Johnson out there. And it's Claxton in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Johnson outside. Passes it to Claxton. 5 to shoot. Here's Dinwiddie. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Collins, a screen on Bridges. Young against Bridges. Young outside. From the arc. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Every game you expect Young to have some scoring bursts, but tonight he has been on auto drive.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, you can see the confidence that Mikal Bridges has in himself. This guy's going to take pride in going up strong, forcing the issue, and getting himself to the foul line.
Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Bridges. The Hawks trail by 3. Here's Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Ben Simmons playing fearlessly and getting to all the spots on the floor he's comfortable in.
Bridges against Young. Lobbed up there for Collins. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
You know what else has been important is they've been focused and they have gotten themselves to the line, made their free throws, doing all the little things.
Young, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Claxton. Shoots over Capella. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Your next youth team. Once again,
And And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
Thank you, David.
And what an important possession. Capella's been in that situation many times before, and he knows the drill.
Dinwiddie outside. The pass to Simmons. Bridges outside. Back to Simmons. Clock at 4. And Simmons slams it in.
Wow, Ben Simmons looking so confident in a big spot, guys.
Young against Bridges. Young pass to Pelt. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. That's on Ben Simmons.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. To the inside. And Simmons slams it in.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Young against Bridges. To tie it up. The Hawks working the ball around. Bridges with the steal. To the paint. And Simmons slams it in.
So impressive is the athleticism of Ben Simmons.
The Hawks trail by 5. We've got 1:08 left to play in the final quarter. Young dishes to Murray. That's the 3 fly. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment. Ben Simmons in the clutch. Man, that has to feel good.
And stolen by Simmons. Here's Dinwiddie. And the 3 ball is good. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 7 now for the Nets.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie bar the door.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
From deep three-point range, buries it from outside.
Ice in his veins. Young excels at stepping to the plate and delivering in the clutch. Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And the Nets with possession, and he commits the intentional foul.
His 3rd personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Mikal Bridges is rock solid in whatever role this team has given him. Now it is time to stand and deliver in the clutch at the free throw line. Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
Capella sets a screen for Young. Back to Capella. Dishes to Young. Lets it go with a 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. Here's Claxton. Missed. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job.